And we're live.
Excellent. Hello there, future humans and fellow seekers. This is Naiji Coach. With me is
Shiny.
All right, so we're going with the format we tried last week, which is working on some shows and things that Jarlene have been watching, and also jumping back and forth between that and some requests from people who are following the channel. All right, so first we will go to the last final table. There's still a few of those to go over, so start there. Then we'll be getting to Aquaman and maybe the new Watership Down. All right, so who's the first one?
First up, we have Jay Rayner.
Oh, this guy. Interesting. Looks like Jai.
Jai, yeah, looks impacted. And that looks like a big perk up.
It does.
Natural. Those hands look add tension.
Agreed. Here again. Clear perk up.
Fleshy.
Yeah, he has a good amount of. I think he's got. He squints. Kind of. I think he's.
Yeah, it's impacted. It looks Vijay.
Vijay. Squinty Vijay. Good hands. Yeah.
Softness. Lack of tension.
Yeah, the expectancy. Slack mouth.
Yeah, they're impacted. Not going into the eyes. The eyes look clear. The hands look good. How he's holding the glass.
Fleshy glow.
Yeah, same there. Looseness. How the fingers splay.
And again, the more energy in the lower lip. Slack expectancy. Oh, there you see the hand. That's a classic ADOB. Displaying the low tension splaying.
Yeah, here, like the break in the lines. Impacted the hands.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Vijay. Yeah. And our first request is
Nicholas Bro,
a Danish actor.
Alright, looks odd.
Does look odd.
And
And add as well. It's got that lift. The eyes look diffuse.
Yeah.
Not clear like
it's looking impacted.
Yeah, it does. Here, it's got that slack mouth expectancy.
Here, impacted. Can't tell on the perception yet. Exactly.
For me, looks softer.
Yeah, it does look softer, more yin than. But I didn't want to.
No rush. No, I agree.
To rush, yeah.
But I haven't seen anything that clear.
Yeah, it looks
pop.
like that other second conversation look, and kind of not quite there, not as
not as embodied.
Yeah.
And here you can see more. He's got the eyes very bright and perked up, but with this increase in perk, if there was V, the more they perk, you really see that dramatic gem-like quality. And actually, I'm getting more of the dreamy, soft the more he's perking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, two is a good perk up. Yeah, and the mouth looks impacted.
Yeah.
Here, get the more energy in the lower lip.
Yep. Yeah, the eyes look dreamy. Yeah, dreamy. Nijai?
Yeah, I might look at your pictures though.
Sure.
Take a minute, just in case. Got a cool look. Yeah, here you see he's got like kind of the gravitas thing going on, but still looks add to me. Looks receptive.
Yeah, softness in the hands, the lines, less body tension.
Yeah, and you see when his emoting increases, it gets more unaware, more impacted. Even though it's a big smile, it's not that placed smile like a Nizai.
Yeah, the lines.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's good. And the digits. You see the wrist and also the base knuckles. They have that softer, more compact, wiggly thing going on. And again, the expectancy, the open mouth, slack, lower lip, more energy. Who's this person he's being shown with? Does hers have a name?
I don't see any.
Do you mind go over there? They show some pictures. Maybe one of them will have the name. Because she may be an IG, and we need those.
Teresa?
So maybe she's not an actor then. I'll look into it. All right. Cool. Nijai for Nicholas
Teresa
Bro.
Again. Okay.
Let's see.
On Rizzo.
Back to final table. She was one of the judges. Oh, her. She's interesting. She looks more
elongated than the other judges, than most of the other.
Most of the other judges, yeah. Most of them look more V-shy, but she's.
Oh, is that an aware smile?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what that eye contact. That's an interesting look.
What is? I mean, how does that relate to emoting? Because I was talking about the emoting, not the eye contact.
Well, they're connected to me.
Okay.
The way she's looking here,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of feel like it's a knowing look, and that the emoting is somehow in conjunction with it. So like she's doing it here, now she's doing it forward. Again, I don't know, but I'm not immediately getting shy.
No, I said aware.
Oh, you said aware. Oh, okay, my bad. Then now it's totally me. I was like, I don't know. So yes, I agree.
Okay. Yeah, no, these looks look aware. Yeah, but it looks like a placed smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing there. The mouth looks more. Yeah, it's wishy. Get that smile here as well. That looks more like G. It does look like it's going to the cheeks, doesn't it?
It does look like it's going into the cheeks, yes, but not into the eyes.
No, but I'm getting, I think, some pushing from the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here on the pushing, I don't think I'm getting that tight pushing that goes with the eye. It's more like
she looks like an IG lady.
Yeah, I think so. Let's look a little more here.
Kind of reminds me of Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Like a softer, a little more relaxed look than Kate Beckinsale does.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that to me looks kind of a classic Naiji look. The smile that's like engaged, but also kind of held back a bit. Cheeks activating with those eyes, piercing, dreamy piercing. Yeah, the hand, hand. Tension. Like I said, she has elegant, even fine bones and the fingers and the wrist, but there's tension there. I think like baseline dirt tension. Yeah, that's a very yin gesture she has with her hands and the hips. But look at I'll grab it real quick. This here, this tension. You can see tension there, and there's like cords of tension here as well. And look how her knuckles, when ad mojos do this, it kind of gives hers kind of crinkle. You can tell like she's pushing like the natural power arc. She's kind of like crumpling it, and the crumpling that looks like altered state collapsing.
Yeah. See the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Still has that power arc, even though it's more, it's not that coiled of Vi alpha lady.
No, not as tight.
Not as tight.
There's some up here I thought was interesting. Yeah, her looking over the cup. That's such a classic Najee move. Sip, friendly, engaging, well reading. No one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the lips have that more outward pucker and again here you can see she has an elegant. She's a lean. She has fine bones, but that tensioning here, in the forearm, here, and the wrist, up here, and the knuckles, even the fingers themselves. Like right there, you can see there's more baseline tensioning, and the way she's grasping it has more of the tips, more of a pressured grab. She's doing it very delicately, very deftly, but it does have more tip pressure.
Yeah, the way she's looking.
Mm-hmm. And the mouth, the position it's in looks aware, placed. Not when we say that it doesn't mean that it's like fake at all. It's just that G is a kind of emoting that is aware that it is being observed. So there's just a way it conducts itself that Jai doesn't. Even when Jai is like being photographed, looking at the photographer, looking at the interviewer, they know they're being watched, but still their emoting does not react as if it's being watched. Yeah, classic G smile with the Zai flattening. It has a very in-place look. Yeah, this is cool too. It's different than before, but similar. A very yin gesturing with the hands on the hips and the way they're going in, but there is dura tensioning there. Yeah, I can see the Kate Beckinsale thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even here, the last picture, she's even having a bit of a demure, friendly, maybe shyish smile, but still has that place, that pushed out. And those who've been following for a while don't know what I mean here. That skinning the teeth, the upper lip kind of skinning back the teeth, rather than the mouth kind of like sags open. There's like a flaring open versus a sagging open. Both those are not meant to be derogatory.
Well, like this one sagging.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
He's probably PGI or something.
Mm-hmm.
Here, get more in on the Nye first mojos tend to have rather refined, sometimes even thin fingers, but they're the tensioning, and right, they can really see how she's grabbing the piece of food there. It's a subtle thing, but ad mojos, previously a sub ad, they give it more pads. It almost looks like they're grabbing with like their fingers are like feathers or something, or front, you mean like leaves or something. But here she's delicately taking pressured control of it. Has been more of a it's different because it's V with Nye, but if you go back to that last picture, which was there too, it has a bit more of a surgeon's. It's very delicate, the hands, but there's like a tension, more precision, tension control. Even here, classic, like she's crumpling her face with a fist. This would naturally, for any person, give the mouth an opportunity to be a bit more slack and just kind of fold into what the face is doing. But even with her face being kind of pushed there with her fist, like the mouth still is like it's doing its thing to put its smile in position. Here again, and you see a lot, especially with the Naiji ladies and also Vaiji ladies, both the Der Sub G females. They often have a very elegant, very kind of feminine game. And you see it here. It's a very kind of yin pose. She's even softening her eyes. She's actually like trying to soften the piercing quality. It's still there, but she's trying to like drop its pressure. And then also her hands, she's trying to, yin it up. Basically, it's quite a yin gesture there, while still having that der tensioning. Cool. Yeah, and there, she's kind of like in the moment. You can see when she's getting a little intense there, the lips have an outward pucker. When G gains energy, it tends to, like Jai in reverse, it tends to roll in. G tends to roll the lips out as it gets more energy to it. Cool. Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, interesting case. So it's good to get that.
All right.
Nice. Oh, and you can take Dak Shepherd out because we have them already in the collection.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see. Right. Sam, going to requested.
Question.
Alina Bronsky.
Author.
All right.
What do you see?
What am I seeing? I'm seeing KG.
Yeah, agreed. KG signal that we often associate with Nez, and it gets higher, like say Nez first, and it tends to be stronger. Some of these things like this here, this look she's giving right here, it reminds me a bit of the last sample we just had, but a little more cagey and overt with, I think, the der energy, the piercing quality.
Yeah. Yeah, cunning.
But still has a rather, kind of reserved, elegant game. Watchful. Smile. I haven't seen any slack yet.
Wow. See it going into her cheeks. The emoting, but not into the eyes.
Denise Wilk. Here, yeah, I see the cheeks activating, even though she isn't smiling big there. The eyes come through. The eyes also going on a cagey thing. I get a piercing, but I get a dreamy piercing, not tight. I'm curious, what did she? I was wondering whether showing that actress in that film. Did she write it?
I'm not sure. They're talking about Broken Glass Park.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what
why that image is there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Broken Glass Park is about.
This one here. Yeah, she's giving that aware stare. There, good on the body lines. So this is all the sub mojos have more elongation, which she does, and also more of a kind of like a broken line, like an S to them, like a long, soft S. But with the der mojos, like what I believe she is, it has this coiled energy. It's a bit more like it's not squared off like the ob is, but it's coiled like a whip, has a kind of like a whip coil energy to it. Yeah, and the lips are always placed where she wants them to be. And the main thing I keep getting is like this aware, watchful quality.
Yeah.
And the hands there, same things that were pointed out in the last sample. You can see there as well exactly the way she grasps things, and just the tension, even though she has them in a rather yin position, just resting. So they could collapse more, but you see it on the top knuckles, and you can even see the bottom knuckles. They don't naturally, the fingers would sag more if this was an ad sub.
Yeah.
Nice. IG. Cool.
All right. Sam Sifton.
Sam Sifton. The judge on the final table.
Looks impacted.
Yeah, I could see that. I was drawn first to the eyes. They seem kind of receptive.
Yeah. Looks impacted.
Lower lip, more
energy. So dry and Z. Quite a bit of lift.
Hmm. He's a little long,
Taking
that in.
Yeah.
Plus, just throwing it out here is that it also gives me a little pause that he's with Mark Bittman, who I think is down as a Jean-Uni.
Interesting.
Someone's any chance that he might be one too. I definitely see like the impacted and lift, but I don't know, like he seems a little longer than Ad Ob. Right eyes.
Yeah, and his hands look a little more compact here.
See that. Let's put him at workbench. I think I'd like a little more. I'd see his hands in motion. Right. Next up, Matthew Broussard, a comedian.
Back to request. He looks broad, Ob, and I'm getting Nez.
Yeah.
Getting aware.
I was saying it too.
Smile and placing.
Looks more like she. He makes some pretty big smiles that don't seem to have as much of that in the cheeks.
Yeah.
I'm not totally dialed into that yet. I'm just noticing that it seems like his mouth has a lot of
expressions. Yeah. Range of expressions, emotive expressions, but it's not going into his cheeks.
Possibly. I see the cheeks moving, but I think more like moving, lifting, not necessarily flexing themselves. He's tall, taking that in, but his hands don't look the longest. His body language reminds me more of Ad, just the way he holds his arms, instead of his hips and his neck, the head tilt. You're there as well. Yeah, the tension in the body doesn't seem
there. Yeah, here.
Yeah, again, that way he holds his arms, he cocks his hips, and the neck to side reminds me of that. Yeah, I was looking to make sure it wasn't chancy like a Genai or something like that, but I haven't seen
Yeah, I
anything
haven't
yet.
seen any evidence of that yet. You know, with the emoting going into his eyes,
Yeah.
with the caring
And also because he's
and the body
tall,
lines.
I was also looking to see if there's any chance maybe it's a Ziny, but it seems the body is a little more taut. It's not like taut, but it's not as long and loose as the ad sub usually
A
are.
lot of brightness, and
Yeah.
also the smile is going
More sideways.
more sideways. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It does seem more Cheshire than trumpet. Yeah, exactly. That's more of a trumpet. I mean, a Cheshire smile than trumpet.
Mm-hmm.
And his fingers, they're a little, long-ish, but they seem to have more of a compact wiggle, not as elongated as Ziny would have. Like there. They kind of have like wiggle paddles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the way he's flaring his hand there. The fingers are a little longish, little thinnish, but it's got more like that tassel flare that adopts tend to have. It's this one. He also is grabbing that glass, a little more wiggle claw than a Ziny. Ziny, it's more pads usually.
All right, he's on.
He's on. All right, cool beans.
Right.
I already got Claire Smith, so you can. What have you done? Oh, the undo button. What do we do without it?
Rush me udicing.
All right, the last one from the final table. Also a judge for the competition. Just immediately, she's giving me that Vijay Zenai.
Yeah. Compound.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that duo. Seems like I has a lot of lift.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm getting more out of the eyes than the cheeks. That's one of the things between Vijay and Zenai, which one kind of hits you more? Because I can see the Jai and the Z and the V, but I'm kind of lifted. I keep getting lift immediately comes to me.
Yeah. Clear-eyed lift.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lift again. And I think the cheeks, I see the cheeks activating there as well. Yeah. A lot of expectancy, cheeks activating. When she keeps herself neutralized, it's a little harder to tell. All the eyes still give it away when she smiles. I think I'm seeing that Jez cheeks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, again, we saw in the beginning, but now I'm kind of dialing in.
It's less fuzzy this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drinking in.
Okay, the record with the person. Shabha Day. Yeah, she doesn't have. She's squared off like all obs are, but not with baseline tensioning. It's more like a wiggle. It's maybe squared off's the wrong word. It's like a frontal wiggle. She's frontal facing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, frontal facing, but not really squared off.
Yeah.
Like a durab. Yeah, lots of lift, cheek activation. And her fingers here, the way she's holding it with the Z9, for example, they may strike a post similar to this, but the shoulders tend to be more squared off, more tensioned, and the hands have more of those builder hands. There's more paddly kind. Her hands look like they're a little more soft.
Here, the looseness and the tension.
The shoulder girdle.
The shoulder girdle.
Yeah, cool.
All right.
Good job. Nice. Back to requested. Next up is Julie Caitlin Brown. I don't know if you got the Brown from Babylon 5.
Hey.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get some possible elongation there.
Yeah.
The face and the shoulder, forearm.
Agreed. Yeah. Fineness in the wrists. Interesting. The pucker.
Curious for this one.
No, leaning towards either Ziny or Naichi.
Interesting. I went a different direction. I'm a training Jaini and Naizi.
Okay. I guess I was looking at things like this pucker.
Maybe. That's what I was. So Subnez is where.
Yes.
Because she has the dreamy quality.
She does.
Just
kind of seems aware.
This one.
Aware, elegant.
I don't know if I'm getting aware.
Okay.
But maybe yeah. It's a little. I need to look a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I do think I'm leaning towards possibly add. You and I were considering Naiji and Naizi.
Yeah.
On the Naizi, I'm kind of moving away from that and leaning more towards the add option.
Yeah. See these things?
I do see what you're saying.
The upper lip.
No, I see what you're saying. Now see, now fingers there, that reminds me more Franzi than Spider.
I haven't seen the emoting going into her cheeks at all yet.
Not there?
I don't know if she has a lean face.
Like there? Possibly. Maybe. Like, I'm not saying it is, but this gives me something that I'm wondering if perhaps it is going to her cheeks.
That strikes me like more of a pucker.
Out here. My first hit here is Jaini, but I don't know if that's true. That picture anyway.
I don't know. This pucker bothers me.
Right. I can see that.
Yeah, the pucker, like, and the mouth doesn't slack open. This bothers me. Seems aware, right, somehow.
Could be. Like her fingers here, a little more vague. I'm wondering if they might be spidery. Like this here might be spidery. The one picture where I saw her fingers, the way they caught it, I was wondering if possibly Jaini. For myself, I'm kind of going with Jaini or Zaini.
Yeah, same here.
Because I don't think I'm getting pierced. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why that hits me like jive. I don't know if it's maybe just it's just hitting my instrument a certain way, or what. Now there, that looks more like Zaini.
Yeah, see, and that's what she keeps reminding me more of. Like if
maybe she has a riff that is just kind of makes me feel the way Zaini tend to make me feel.
Aware. Yeah, that seems aware to me.
Out here.
Yeah, see there, the pucker.
That looks like a Zaini.
Yeah, this is. I mean, to me, she looks like a Zaini pretty clearly.
Yeah, I'm showing some of the ones how they kind of hit me, and it's like maybe instrument, kind of feels certain things, and so just to kind of take that in.
Yeah, see, keep seeing G localized.
Let's start back at the top since we've dialed in a bit. Revisit the better video.
Yeah, like see, this looks placed. Looks like a.
Yeah, there I can see it.
Looks placed here. Yeah, looks like G localized.
Yeah, she's a bit yinner than some Zaini are. Zaini are, can be yin to start with because
they're. See the pucker here.
They're ad. Yeah. This is the one. This is the stuff that I was wondering if it was an IZ. I do see the non-reactive cheeks.
The G outward. Yeah. Here looks like Zai. She's going in. And here.
Oh yeah.
Projected outward.
That's very helpful. That looks like trumpet.
Yeah, see there? That looks like a Zaini.
Yeah. The hand was there, helpful. Yeah, where she's grabbing it. By the way, going back to before, we were talking about like the Naiji. Here, she's sub as well, but the way she's grabbing it has that more pad. Even going down to like the first joint of the finger. I mean, she's got like the pad and even grabbing it there a bit. That, what would you call that? The first knuckle?
First joint of the finger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it here too.
Yeah.
Localized pucker. Right, Zaini?
I'd like to keep looking out, because when she first hit me, my fifth gear was kind of being hit by like a certain Ned's Tower yinness and a vulnerability. I kind of felt like being called that vulnerability. That's something I associate with Zaini. It kind of has a strong effect on me. But I think I'm seeing the Zaini, so I'd like to revisit those pictures that I was getting hit thank you. That I was getting hit the strongest with that signal. Like here, when she does this.
Yeah, but even still then it's like.
Oh yeah, I can start to see it now. But before I was kind of saying like what the signal was. I was kind of being hit by that overall motif. But now I see what you're saying. Okay, here's one, the fingers. Yeah,
we see her mouth going downward. It's not, the emoting is not going up into
it's
the
not.
face.
Yeah, this didn't look as spidery as some of the other pictures. So I kind of take that in. I think it's just the angle, and I think it's also the gesture she's doing, the overall kind of soulful singing maneuver here. I see it now. Here's another one. She was kind of giving the beaming smile.
It looks very aware. I mean, it was reminiscent actually from that chef lady that I was seeing the Naiji, but not, of course, not with it going into her cheeks and the other cues of the Naiji, but just the smile itself, the beaming placed smile.
Here again. Not as Mackie with the G as a lot of Zaini are.
It has a poised elegance, which is just,
and a shyness. Because Zaini, although they tend to be quite reserved, they do have G, so G is a little more forward. It has a little more swagger to it than Jai does, and she's not using it much for those maneuvers. I'm not saying she doesn't. But there's another one to take a look at here. I think that was it. The two where she was kind of in her pose, and then the one where fingers are back. Okay, cool. Nice. Let me see this. Yeah, this is another one kind of gives that same Shiny-esque energy, but it's not as shiny. Yeah, it's a bit of a softer willowy riff. Because, like, for example, like you see a lot of Ziny in as fashion models, and they often have a very elegant, repose kind of thing, but there's still kind of a bit of a swaggeriness with their emoting that I don't see her doing as much. Not that it's a bad thing at all, because actually I find her riff really cool. All right, Ziny.
Going up to
Aquaman. Aquaman. So what we'll do with this is we'll go and do a full run through of who we know, and then we'll come here afterwards for the ones we don't have. So let's go to IMDb and do our run through. What is it, the last sample? There's a way G moves people that I find myself naturally, I tend to be, for lack of a better term, guarded about. Like I'm like, oh, that person is moving the way I kind of move people, but she wasn't doing it as much as I often see with G users. So it kind of made my G feel like taking up the space. And that sensation of my G sort of filling that emotive mover space, I think is why I was thinking Shiny. It's good to analyze, right after you were going a direction, was it the right direction? Like, why was I being led that way? Mm-hmm. So I'll be able to sense that better in the future. All right, so Aquaman. First up, Gina Jason Momoa as Aquaman.
Arthur. Okay, Amber Heard, Naiji as Mira.
Nizi Willem Dafoe as Vulko.
Right. Nizi Patrick Wilson as King Orm.
Who wanted to be Ocean Master.
He did.
Naiji Nicole Kidman as the mom, Atlanta. Actually, Dolph, we need to look at. I forgot about that. Can you grab him and add him to the list?
Sure.
He was he's been down for some years as Nizi, and he may still be. Let's go put him up high because he's high. But I've pulled him a while back to the workbench to make sure there's no chance he's a Xeni.
Do we have him?
We do.
Yahya Abdul Mateen. He's looks like a G. Oh, well, looks like either a Jaivi or a Ginai to me.
All right, you're correct so far.
All right, are we?
We already have him, but you want to take a look at him because you don't know who he is. We can add him to the list.
Yeah, I don't know who he is exactly.
Yeah, he's a Ginai.
Okay, he looked full faced. Okay. Yeah, okay. I see the body lines here, squared off. More tension.
The outward smile.
Yeah. All right, cool.
He plays Black Manta. That suit was awesome. Mm-hmm. Some of you thought that suit, we were saying that they thought it was kind of dorky. I'm like, no, it's supposed to be over the top. That's how Black Manta looks.
Yeah.
It looks like alien cool. It's me. Xeni Tamora Morrison plays the dad of Aquaman and lover of Nicole Kidman's Queen from Atlantis. Ludi Lin, we have to take a look at, so we'll come back to him.
Michael Beach. Is he a Ginai as well?
He is. They got that right. They got the dad and the son. He is dad of Black Manta.
Mm-hmm. Jesse.
Randall Park, Ni Zhai, as the conspiracy theorist, a the Atlantean invasion that's actually not a conspiracy theory.
Nizy, Graham McTavish. He played King Atlan.
The cargo pilot, we have to look into him. So we'll come back for him. Okay, so then this is interesting because we have Aquaman at various ages. So this is, we need to get all these. So this is him at 3 years old. So
They're twins.
I'll look for you to help give some energy on that, Charlene. I know you like the baby ones.
Sure. Do what I can.
Kane Golder, that's him at 9. Media might not be what we can use, but we'll give it our best go.
Otis Donji at 13.
At 13.
And Kikoa Kikumano at 16.
16. All right.
And Julie Andrews, Naiji.
Naiji. She plays the voice of the Karathan, a big beast. Jean Rhys Davies, Nijai, the voice of a smaller beast.
The Brine King.
The Brine King.
Jaimin Hansu. He was the voice of King Riku, Jinai.
Naiji.
Okay.
But he's very full. I actually pulled him for that reason. So let's actually add him.
Cool.
So maybe tonight we'll just stick with Aquaman. That'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the king that has the merman body, lower body.
Okay.
We have to grab her, Sophia Forrest.
Fisherman's daughter, princess.
Queen Rena, we gotta grab her too, if we can. And then Michael Ullman, he was the newscaster that was grilling the conspiracy theorists. We'll do what we can with him. Might be limited, we'll see. I think the two boys too young. Hank Amos, one of the submarine pirate. I take a look at him as well, see what we can do. Then I don't think there's enough for that guy. But what about the newscaster? She's the other one that was grilling the scientist. Let's grab her as well. Then we're also, there's a small scene, but it kind of stood out when the bell falls.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dad and a daughter. That's the dad and the daughter. All right. And then I think also the last one is the ancient Atlantean child. You don't look that ancient, but we'll look into it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So back to requested. Who's up?
Hazel Brugger.
Hazel Brugger, a comedian.
All right.
She
looks possibly. Let's see.
Not sure.
Pictures like this is what.
I can see that, yeah.
She's very broad faced.
Yeah.
For a sub.
Agreed. What's jumping out to me more immediately, for me anyway, is I don't think I'm seeing the cheeks move.
Yeah.
Like there.
Mm-hmm. True. Same. I'm getting still broadness and kind of a she-aware smile. Maybe knee side here.
Interesting. Oh, why were you so fuzzy? Picture that big, chunky fuzzy.
That's interesting.
His interesting mouth. I'm trying to take in. I don't have the Zhizhai thing dialed right now. Oh, I'm getting. I think this might be good. I think I'm getting cagey, like real cagey.
Yeah.
I actually think between Nizai and Nizi. But I was looking to see, Zenai are prominent in comedy.
Comedy, yeah.
As and Zani are in there as well, but I don't think I'm getting Zenez.
Yeah.
The cagey quality, the energy seems pretty
more
high.
accentuated. Yeah.
I see the broadness of the face, but the fingers sometimes. Although that last picture, this one, yeah, those might be they might be wiggly there.
She still looks like Cheshire to me.
I can see that.
This looks like Lift.
Yeah, I'm just taking in, also, the fact that these are not nearly as common in stand-up comedy. The males they are, but females, no. I see what you're saying, that she got that broad, kind of blingy smile.
Broad and boxy, also. Lift.
Yeah, that's her?
Yeah.
Does look like a lot of lift.
Yeah, that's her, yeah.
Curious for this one down here. Bless you.
That looks like a Nizai to me.
Actually reminds me of here, the move, they kind of, the overall thing is some of the expressions that guy who plays in Workaholics, the super crazy one.
Adam Levine.
Adam Levine, yeah. Reminds me a little of Adam Levine. Yeah. Not necessarily the physics, like the shape, but
the
troublemaker,
yeah.
Zany. A lot of lift.
Yeah.
That looks like some compact wiggly. There again, her right hand, kind of that wiggle claw. Wiggle claw. Here's one here. The black and white one. You hear when she's being less zany, I kind of see like the the classic Nizai actress kind of look.
Yeah.
I think it's double Nizai. That's so cool. They both do the same maneuver. That's awesome.
Big Cheshire.
Outward. That looks like one of those Nizai, one of those law enforcement dramas.
Yeah. This looks like comedy Nizai. Yeah, Cheshire.
Oh, nice. This one here.
Yeah, the hands, the way she's cupping the cabbage. It's soft.
Oh, here I think we're seeing gummy claw in motion in the right hand. That looks like that little quick what do you call that? Little circular tossing motion it makes.
Yeah. Oh, look.
And here, in the outward pucker as well. Connective smile.
Yeah.
And I think again some wood claw. See that right hand. This is good. Nice. Nizai. All right. Okay, back to Aquaman. Dolph Lundgren. We meant to get him today. It's okay. He's become a big case. He's been in a lot of my childhood movies. So I feel pretty good about Der Serb.
Low set mouth.
Very low set, yeah.
Localized.
Pretty low set.
Yeah. And also there, here, squared off, like how
Durab tend to be.
Yeah, Durab tend to be, yeah.
And also the smile he's doing there on the right, kind of grimace smile, but it seems more sideways, like bucket, as compared to the more hangdog of a Zez.
Yeah, on
Hunter.
the hands, paddly.
Or paddling.
Yeah, that looks, I mean, you don't see, it looks broad, and that looks very localized to me. Low set.
Low set. Right here. Yeah, it's very low set. And that's him from Aquaman there.
Yeah.
Again, the mouth, the jai slackness, it has more of a sideways. The Nizi and the Vizi, they tends to droop a little more like a an upright oval.
Yeah.
He's tall, and his face is even a little elongated because of that. But the cheeks, a lot of sheerness and very low set mouth placement, and a lot of energy right in the mouth. Like I'm not even seeing anything in the lip plate.
No. Yeah, just the way he's squared off like this, and looks very like pilot.
Durab. Here he's kind of grimacing.
Yeah, only in the mouth.
In the mouth.
See the movie.
How about that one?
Yeah, here.
Yeah, it's
bucket.
Yeah, bucket, because you give a lot of energy there, but it's like not, the lip plate's not even moving. These lip plates kind of like flowing with the energy. It's like rising with the energy, but it's not flexating.
Here also. Here, it's very localized.
This one's helpful for me. That one and also this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, real low set. And all those faces slightly, actually that doesn't even look that long, but somebody looks longer than others, but the cheeks are really got that kind of potency that you see with Z first. Well, then they got that right for the movie, because the dude who's playing his son's a Xenai.
Well, good casting.
Good casting. And there again. Yeah. Yeah, and he was with her for a while. She's Zaini.
Zaini? Yeah, she was actually for, quite a bit. They were, I think. So. Yeah, there's some loading, but it's really only around the.
Yeah. Sometimes here, like when he's a little longer, I have to like pause, make sure there's no chance he's like, because like that expression he's making there does remind me a little bit of what's his name, Chris Christopherson.
Yeah, but this.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That. And that was just one picture.
Yeah.
But every now and then he gives that a look that makes you kind of hesitate for a second. Yeah, it looks like bucket drops down and pulls it sideways.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a very little like drooping U, which the Nizi and Vizi both tend to have a lot more. All right, saw free, but I'm gonna do it. Xenai Doppelgänger. Nice. All right, back to requested. Who's up?
Peter Burns.
Pete Burns, a British singer from Dead or Alive. Whoa. Okay. Okay, this is going to be a bit challenging.
Because it looks very different.
Yeah, we're going to have to come back to this. This will be a challenging read.
Yep. All right. We'll come back. Who's next?
Judith Butler, an American philosopher and gender theorist.
Yeah, it's always harder. I mean, that's a big modifier when people have had body modification.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. She's striking me as
Yeah, same
with
here.
kind of like those like Zenai or not Vijay.
Nijai, maybe?
Nijai, yeah. It has she has a
Ab with Z and
yeah.
cheeks are pretty.
And Nez look and Nez eyes.
But those cheeks look not very reactive so far.
Yeah, no.
Like this one here. Pretty sheer.
Pretty sure.
And low mouth placement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Impacted, but it seems more altered state, not natural. Like there's a lot of energy in the lower lip, but the cheeks aren't getting much involved as like a Nijai would. Also, she's a little perked up here. I think I'm seeing a V clear halo.
Mm-hmm.
It's not it's not diffuse and a perk up like a Nijai would be.
Yeah, see that too.
Oh, that's her younger.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I see like right there. She kind of gives me observe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Dolph Lundgren. A lot of energy in the mouth area and low placement. Definitely, like compared to the Nijai, the mouth placement tends to be not as low. The cheeks activate more, but also maybe a little more subtle. But the mouth shape, they're both Jai, but the Nijai and Vijai, it tends to be a bit more like a circle sometimes. When like the expectancy, it's like open like a circle. It can be a little ovally, maybe sideways oval or upright oval, but it's kind of more like a circle oval, where this is more like sideways. You know what I mean? More sideways. And also with the Nijai, Vijai, even though it's led by the lower lip, there's more activation of the mouth in general, like the overall circle of the upper lip and sides of the lip. With her, I'm getting most of it in that lower lip. It gives a bit more of a pugnacious, tenacious kind of quality.
Yeah.
And I'm sensitive to Jai, but most of these I'm actually being hit by the cheeks first.
Tension here.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, that does look like dur tension. Durab, particularly compact, tensioned. You guys are talking like here. It's kind of sideways the Jai.
Yeah. Yeah, you're very localized.
Oh, that's good in the hands. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that looks like classic Zenai hands.
Yeah.
Kind of choppy, the choppy builder. The fingers kind of poke out with tension. There, she's doing it there too. I think that's her. Yeah, they splay similar to like a Nijai or Vijai, but with strong tension. Like it looks like you'd actually rest weight on the top of the fingers and it would support it.
Yeah. All right. Zenai?
Zenai. Cool. Back to Aquaman. All right, Jaimin Hunsu. All right, so he's been down as Naiji, but I pulled him a while ago because, like Charlene noted, he's got a broadness to him that I found troubling, so I wanted to look into it.
All right, so things I'm seeing. I'm seeing aware, Ji, and Zai. and I'm seeing V and Nye. I mean, I'm seeing
Durham.
Durham. Yeah. Now, which it's very fine boned. Let's see.
Here. He is full face.
Yeah.
He has a lot of Nye, a lot of gravitas. A lot of energy in the eyes.
Yeah.
But definitely has a fullness in the face.
Does.
It's interesting seeing that connection with IG.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering with Gina with a lot of Nye maybe.
Yeah. Let's see.
I'm wondering because sometimes I'm wondering like it's going into his eyes, but other times like the eyes seem really piercing. I'm trying to take that
Yeah,
in.
take that in. Yeah.
This here. Broad.
Broad. Yeah.
This one here. Yeah, I'm leaning towards possibly being the Gina, but I think he's been in so many movies that are really big with me and everything. I think I'm gonna need a little more time with this case.
Yeah.
So
Same
my
here.
fifth case having hard. My fifth year. Whenever I see him, I just hear his voice and I have these scenes in my head, and so I have to kind of let that dissipate. I have been doing it, but I think I need a little more time.
Yeah.
That might be in the eyes, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
He's kind of remind me of some Gina actors that have a lot of Nye.
Yeah. That's where I'm leaning, because I think I am seeing some going into the eyes, and
This one here. Yeah, I think maybe Gina. Because he has a lot of Nye, but he also has a lot of G. Like here, I mean, that's a lot of G.
yeah.
And his eyes kind of crinkle up, and I'm kind of like, is that like intense, like the Nye through? But I don't know. I think it might be the G going up into it.
Yeah, like here, it's very full faced.
It is. His build and his hands and the breadth of his face is more classically G Nye. Like I said, I'm just kind of taking in how much Nye he has and associations I have.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
it's a lot of G.
Hands.
More substantial than Nye G tend to have. Is this one here? Yeah, he's getting a really good like nigh intense look there, but I think there might be G toning.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a G9.
Like a G9, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see this one here. Oh, it's kind of small. How about this one? He's thicker, but kind of remind me a little bit of Avery Brooks.
Yeah.
You know, Capcisco. A lot of nigh, but
yeah, it's going up high into his face here because let's see the maneuver she's doing.
similar. She's got the vibe, but
Yeah.
they're both doing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same thing here. He's kind of doing a similar maneuver, but you know, her with the vibe. Looks.
Definitely, the G goes really up in his cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not Regina, I think.
Yeah, it just looks G off.
It does. Well, for me, it's Durham leaning towards G9. I don't see anything that makes you think Vi.
But I was saying,
G.
yeah. I was saying G as opposed to 9.
I got you. But for me, I definitely feel I'm getting G strong and Ni strong. I'm just the ratios. Although I'm leaning G9, but it's the ratios that are more. But I was curious why you said G first.
Yeah, I was saying G first as opposed to 9 first.
I see what you're saying. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, then I agree. I agree. Yeah, let's put him on, I think, G9. Cool. G9. A soft read, and I'll kind of let it percolate there for a while, but he was bothering when I had him down as an IG, the fullness and everything else. All right, next up for requested,
Lorna Byrne.
Lorna Byrne, an author.
Right.
You know, kind of take a little moment after the last one. I was like,
Yeah.
that was a tense case for me. Who's this? Doesn't say.
No. It's not.
I'm getting strong eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means yet, but I'm getting a lot of intensity from her eyes.
Yeah. She's her daughter.
Her daughter, okay. The eyes seem very watchful. Interesting. I'm not. I don't know if I'm there. I do think I'm at Der sub with G.
Mm-hmm. Her eyes are tight.
The piercing. It might be tight. I don't know. They are. I'm getting more. Right now, my first thing is just like how much the piercing is strong. I'm not sure exactly what that piercing is. What this is. How big is this one?
Yeah, there's just a tightness in both their eyes.
Sometimes it reminds me like a Celine Dion or something.
Celine Dion has open eyes. Hers are really tight.
Oh, they're squinty. They may be tight. I'm taking how she squints. I think maybe I have to come back to her with video. I'd like to hear the voice. That would be very helpful for me.
Mm-hmm.
This one here. There's some, not to advise you don't have this, and I got those, something kind of sly looking the way she's always looking out. But both the Duracell G do that. Some of the way she's doing it, it reminds me more of Najee. But I see what she's saying. She has a lot of concentrated energy in the eye area. How about this one? This is a little better lighted. Almost because she's doing very naturalistic makeup, but the eyes seem more dreamy to me.
Not necessarily.
Like I said, it could just be
I think that could be polar knee that she's using there. I'd have to hear the voice.
Yeah, same here. That would be very helpful.
Yeah, hers are just very squinty. Yeah, hers are very squinty. So are her daughters. See a lot of squintiness.
The skin tone, I don't know. Is the skin tensioning?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling a strong vibe. I'm not feeling strong now either. But I'm just not getting a clear enough signal.
Okay.
That's also too with the videos. You can see the skin kind of rippling in the move, and sometimes it also, as far as distinguishing the skin quality of having it move can be very helpful. All right, we'll come back to her. All right, back up to Aquaman. All right, Captain Merc. I think you were telling me, do you remember who he was?
Leland, yes.
Which
He was captain for King Orm.
Okay, gotcha.
I think probably show us some pictures of him in character. Sorta.
Oh.
No, that's Power Rangers. That's when he was in Power
Oh,
Rangers.
okay.
But it's not in the Aquaman movie. Maybe they don't have
Footage yet?
footage yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. He has full face.
He does seem full face.
And G and Zai combo.
Yeah, might be. I'm going a little different direction. The fullness hit me first, and then the next thing's hitting me is I think I'm seeing Nye and V combo in the eyes. With Nye first.
Seems more puckery.
It does seem more puckery. I was trying to take his cheekbones in, see what was going on there. Because there are some hunky actor Xena as well. And he has, sometimes the Asiatic cheeks can be a bit more flat. I'm saying sometimes cheeks. How about this? Make go with it has good lighting be helpful. His cheeks. I'd like to kind of zone in on that. How about here? Curious. That too. Yeah, he has some nice sheer cheekbones, but I don't know what that means yet.
Which one were you looking for?
He's got these really sheer cheeks, but he also has like a voluptuous kind of lips, pucker. So it sounds like, are you coming in it from a G first route? Or
not necessarily. I guess I'm at Ob. Ob with
Dur? Or yeah, Dur?
not sure
Not
yet.
sure about Dur yet.
Dur yet.
I
Yeah,
feel-
I haven't ruled out Nizai.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Like the way that
Mhm.
pucker goes. I don't know if this is Cheshire.
Because the cheeks, they're not as immediately reactive to the lips as a lot of Genii. I'm not saying he's not a Genii, but a lot of times they do that kind of mouth. You'll see the cheeks giving a bit.
Yeah, so
More.
I'm considering Nizai, Zenai, and
Genii.
Genai.
That's where I'm at too. So, Nez.
Mm-hmm.
Those cheeks. They draw my attention.
Yeah, this is interesting. I can see these things where it's not going above, doesn't seem to be activating the cheeks above.
Yeah, this is good to see his body and his hands be helpful. That seems more like a pilot hand than a gatherer hand. Because I was seriously considering Nizai too, that when we brought it up. But, and some Nizai, they really get into stunts and they get real jacked. So that could be it. But I was looking at his hand in particular, in that picture. What would you take on that? Does that look?
That's a good amount of tension, yeah.
Yeah. His eyes kind of bright there, though.
Mm-hmm.
That may be a V.
Could be. Yeah, I think I'd have to. Yeah, cause kind of paddly, but I'd have to look at video to tell between because I'm leaning towards either Zenai or Nizai.
Yeah, same here. The cheeks. I keep looking for something to give me Jez, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
My first impression of them, though, was pilots, so I think I'm leaning most towards Z9 now.
Yeah, I just can't rule out Nizai.
Nizai, yeah, no, I see that. And like I said, Nizai, there's a definite riff of them that get into martial arts and stunt work and getting very physically fit, gymnastics.
Yeah.
Because how the hand there, that hand reminds me more of a pilot hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm leaning towards Zenai, but I haven't ruled out Nizai.
Right.
Genai is still a remote possibility, but it's losing traction with each picture I'm looking at. All right, so workbook it is. Guys, can I go back here just since we've been dialing in some? Yeah, my first hit on this is Nez Pilot.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cheeks seem zazzy. All right. We'll revisit you another day with video. Would you mind actually putting workbench? I'll make sure to add them to our collection.
Sure.
All right, back to requested. Next up is
Peter
Bystrom, a German politician. All right.
Okay. That may be concern.
Yeah, I'm getting also elongation, I think, in the hands. The one picture I think you showed right away, this one here. Do you get any kind of like a Lance Armstrong thing off that mouth?
Yeah. So the picture's like this. It looks impacted.
A lot of intensity in the eyes.
Yeah. Concern.
Yeah.
Intensity.
But it does seem like, I think, hooded, more like in a perch.
Impacted.
Yeah, a lot
Hands.
concern, a lot of concern,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of kind of on point tension in that body, the mouth, the set of the neck, and definitely the eyes too. Yeah, again, the way he does it, the mouth reminds me of Lance Armstrong a bit.
Mm-hmm. So we're saying Vicey.
That's something so far.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then his face looks a little broader, and I just don't take that in. But just make sure nothing. Now that I think that's where we're at, I'll make sure nothing shakes me. So I'll kind of keep looking. Those might be hard Franzi. They seem long.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of tense in the eyes, but it's got that more dense quality that tends to go by. Again, the hands looks like I can see the hard Franzi.
Impacted.
And also the skin quality. Skin quality seems more like that Vi. Now that look at several pictures, I compare like any chance of him being a Z9 or something like that. And as far as ZVi, I think I'm seeing more breaks though, like here in the wrist and fingers. It's tensioned. It's tension breaks, but more so than the Ob Mojo tends to have. And the eyes always look a bit far away too. Hunter hunch.
Breaks and lines.
And also, we talked about we're looking at Dolph Lundgren and some of the other ones, wondering about Z9 versus Nye-Z. The downward, remember the lip dipping, that the Z first has the bucket, doesn't do that as much. I think his is. I think it has that drooping kind of lower oval quality. There, those hands look like hard Franzi. I think I'm good. I haven't seen anything knock me off that position.
Yeah, same here.
All right. By Z, Peter Byström. Back to Aquaman. All right, we might not be able to get these. We'll try. Young Arthur, 3 years old, played by some twins. That seems to be the standard. I think it's because they can't work them certain hours, and in order to get enough filming time in without slowing things down, they just have 2 of them.
Have 2 of them, yeah. I mean, I'm getting Nez.
I mean,
An
Ob.
Yeah.
He looks like an easy eye to me. That's a lot of lip. Those eyes are like peepers.
I think unfortunately there's not
enough to work
with.
All right, what about the next stage? So I suspect these twins are an easy eye.
Mentally.
Yeah. Get more famous, sir. We'll return.
Sirs. All right. Congalder.
Same thing, I think.
Same thing as what?
Not enough media, but that's the one really best picture. You can click on IMDb, you'll probably get us better res. I think it's another knee eye, possibly.
Yeah, Like,
broad, a lot of
the only other
brightness.
one I consider is Gina.
Interesting. I would have considered Xeni, just because the cheeks look not moving. But I guess the mouth is of G too. So I guess I'll consider Xeni as well, but Niza is my lead.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Fine. I'll have to leave that as at a suspicion.
Otis. Danji. Again.
Yeah, that's him. Is that him on the beach, or is that?
No, I think he's older.
That's the oldest one, right?
That's the oldest one.
Is he the one at the aquarium?
No, the aquarium is younger.
Younger. When was this one showing?
He was, I think, training. It was one of the training images,
Okay.
but not this one.
Doesn't
And that
always,
was the little kid.
doesn't look like there's enough to work with.
No.
All right. Last shot. Can we get him at 16?
Koa Kikumano. And let's see. Looks odd.
Looks odd.
G.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I'm getting Nez. He's the one I was wondering. Remember, I was telling you, I was wondering if there's a chance he was a Xeni. Those cheeks aren't moving as far as I can see so far.
Okay.
I remember watching on the beach on scenes like this when that was going on. I was like, cheeks aren't moving a whole lot.
Interesting.
He seemed more Dur to me than the younger versions. He looked more like, I thought, possibly a pilot.
Fortunately, not enough footage.
Not enough to work on.
Work.
But this one here, well, possibly Xeni. But yeah, moving on. Back to requested. We gave him like 4 shots. Fine, moving on.
Facundo Cabral.
An Argentinian music artist and philosopher.
Interesting combo.
Doesn't look like he has the most media.
No.
Most of this is him older, but just going with that seems more odd to me.
Yeah.
The reason I mention that is people, they tend to have their heads get a little fuller and their face get a little more fuller as they age. It's just normal for all humans. So if you only have older footage, sometimes you have to be careful about that. Some people, they don't change as much as they age, but sometimes you'll see people have quite leaner look when they're younger compared to older. His eyes are bright when you do get to see them. That one. The glasses, you see
Quite bright.
Quite bright. Kind of looks like, I think, some lift there.
Thinking Vijay here.
Vijay, or even Nijai, because I'd like to. The glasses, unfortunately, are not giving us a good look at this qualia. Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards Ad as well. Like he keeps having this kind of receptive quality in his eyes. Is that where you are between Nijai and Vijay?
Yeah.
Yes, where I'm at as well.
I'm leaning more towards Vijay actually because of there's some embodiment.
His eyes seem pretty bright. I just wish I could get some of these pictures without those glasses. It'd be really helpful. How about that one? They look less tinted here. Fuzzy. How about here? Maybe it's kind of closer. I think I have to come back and see if we can find some video another time.
Yeah.
All right. but we did some initial work there. Back to Aquaman.
All right, Sophia Forrest.
The Fisherman Princess.
An interesting look.
Some of these, I'm thinking maybe I'm getting elongation. I think I'm getting Jez.
I'm thinking about an IG.
I'm wondering about Jaini also. So sub with Jez, sub Jez.
Yeah.
And Dreamy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so sub Ram. Okay, can you back that one? That one had her full body. Maybe get a look at that. Not as embodied as sometimes Naiji tend to be. Like she seems a little kind of disconnected with her body there.
Okay, that's just one picture.
Agreed. So we can talk this one here. And I don't know what it is yet necessarily. The smile is a little awkward. No, not even a smile, but that expression is a little awkward. But that's something else too. Is when people are younger, even when they have G, sometimes it can look a little less sure of itself, and that can be a little confusing.
Yeah.
Guess it's here.
Some tension in the torso.
I was getting at holding space.
A little bit of a hunch.
And I was getting like the loose S slouch, but it could be. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. There, she's kind of got like a kind of a cockeyed thing though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hunters also.
No, that's
of a hunter.
Of a hunter.
Yeah, I see tension here in the coiling in the core that I don't see as much with. That I don't recall seeing with Jaini. So.
I think she's in IMDb. We might be able to get some larger pictures to go there. Yeah, you just click on that probably. Yeah, sub, Jez, Nez.
That looks placed.
Does it?
Yeah, to me it does.
There she has that kind of cockeyed stance. We saw the other lady who was an author or something, IG, had that kind of gunslinger hip.
It just doesn't seem like she's making these willowy movements, but they don't seem natural. This seems placed to me. Like this, all the mouth, everything just seems very placed. It's not giving. It's not. It's boundary setting still to me. And also the tension in the body.
See here, for the director. The eyes look pretty cagey. Oh, here we go. Here's one high res, I think. No, why? Why?
Looks like a good-natured Naiji to me. Tension. Coiling.
those eyes have some piercing to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're light. They have piercing. This seems placed. He's making these yin yellowy, but it's not. And there's just also more of that body lines of an IG elegant lady.
Tension.
Tension, yeah. Here on the horse, you know, look at the tension.
Yeah.
She's keeping on the body.
Over here. Yeah, the eyes got some piercingness to it.
The way she's looking at him, it's cagey, piercing, and aware. That's an aware smile. That's a pucker. Yeah, there's more tension.
That's the piercing the eyes too. Like the emotion doesn't go into them yet. I haven't seen that happen yet. Yeah, she has that cockeye with the tension thing. All right, an IG, soft read.
It's interesting. Then they knew what they were looking for as far as the ladies in the movie. Yeah.
Her, Amber Heard, and Nicole Kidman. Apparently, if you're an undersea princess, at least in that franchise.
1980.
Next up, request.
Yes.
We got
Alex Cameron,
Australian music artist.
Interesting. It's kind of looking sub.
Sub elongation. I think der sub, possibly. That or maybe just kind of hard looking. I'll take that.
Yeah, it's taking him in. Yeah, the ones I'm considering with him is Zaini, Naizi, and Naiji.
Same here. I think I'm leaning towards sub-serve. Naizi or Zaini. The cheeks seem rather impassive.
Kind of Dex Shepard-ian something.
Yeah, right? Right here. Those cheeks seem says to me.
Yeah. That looks maybe impacted.
The eyes, you know, he kind of gives more of an angry der vibe. Dissatisfied.
What's Jemima Kirk?
Naiji, I think. His eyes seem piercing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, those are piercing. Yeah, he's looking Alpha. And those look maybe Nijai.
Nijai, yeah. Like if I didn't see him in music and I saw him like in acting, I think I'd lean Naizi. I'm hesitating more, you know, because Naiji and Zaini are much more common in music.
But there are some Naizi.
There are some Naizi, definitely. And like I said, you know, trying to do the experiment, like, you know, if I saw him somewhere else, he's like, he kind of gives me a Dax Shepard a little bit. And his
mouth slackness.
Yeah. And the hands, they're long, but I think that's got tension.
Yeah. And And I mean, his eyes are piercing.
I think so as well. Here.
Looks like a hunter too.
Yeah. Zez Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Those hands. That looks more like a Nye, wizard gesturing than say Ziny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looks piercing.
Yeah, his cheeks look Zez though as well. So right now I think I'm on Nye-Z. I'm just looking to see if he knocks me off at anything that makes it maybe a Nye-Z or a Ziny worth investigating more. Yeah, like that piercing eyes, sheer cheeks, elongation. Let's go back to the toss as we've dialed in him a bit, kind of warmed up. Looks like that again.
Yep, so looks nice.
Looks like an IZ here. Yeah, he's doing kind of like a funky, like this is something you see Ziny doing a lot of this kind of movement here, but the tension in the body and his hands, that doesn't look like Spider to me.
Look piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Boom. Soft break, nice. Nice. All right, back to Aquaman. Where are we at?
Queen Rena.
Queen Rena.
Natalia Suffin.
All right. Do you want to take your bets on whether or not we're 4-4 on this?
Well, likely, but let's see. But not for sure.
No.
Okay.
Fuller face.
Yeah, fuller face. Yeah, I was noticing that. The long body.
Long body.
How
about that?
Looks like
Jez.
Jez, yeah. There's tension here.
Seems her face is fuller, but those lines remind me of Sub.
Yeah, she reminds me of a Naiji lady.
Fuller, fuller face.
Coiled, that thing they have, like it's whip-like, but coiled.
There's the wrist and the fingers as well seem elongated with tension.
Yeah, I see the tension.
I'm
her riding the bike.
Yeah, I'm trying to take in the fullness of her face.
Mm-hmm. Very long lines.
The English reminds me a little bit of a little bit Saffron Burrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way she moves really reminds me of Naiji.
Yeah, look at the hands, look at the wrists.
And the watchfulness.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way she stares out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what else might possible. Ziny, maybe Genai, but the Ziny is too much tension, and Genai there's too much elongation. The eye is just very watchful. That's her as well. And every now and then, you know, I mean, when I do like want to just make sure Nashenchi's a Ziny, but usually that's low res. That's probably what it is, because ones where she has high res, the cheeks seem to be activating, and the tension there.
Yeah, the tension in all of her.
Very poised, very poised. Like this is like this is classic like Naiji yin. Like she said a yin pose, but
yeah, it's provocative and like coiled, and like she's not she's still very forward, like
she's not holding space
Yeah.
natural. Like her Zai's holding the space, but like it's not just sort of there like a Zaini or a Jani would be.
It's boundary setting.
And she has is cagey looking too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she reminds me of Saffron Burrows. Saffron Burrows has that very, very lithe, willowy, otherworldly, very yin kind of thing, with the fuller face as well. But that poise and the piercing eyes. Yeah, always the watchfulness. You should be playful. Watchful, playful.
Yeah, and her daughter, same thing.
Oh, hello.
Her husband's Peterson.
He might be an IZ.
Yeah, I was wondering. He looked noisy.
Not this one.
Small.
Yeah. It's good because she's getting
Yeah,
big expression.
and
It's not.
promoting.
It's not in the eyes though.
But it's in her cheeks as
Yeah.
opposed to like a Zaini, you know.
Yeah.
We're wondering about.
Yeah, piercing.
Yeah.
And again, she's doing the loose kind of yin stance, but still has that coiled energy. She's kind of holding space with gunslinger hips. All the Dursub ladies do that. The Vi first and the Nai first. You know what I mean? Hello.
Wah, wah.
Well.
The cockeyed hip hunter. Yeah. Same thing with her daughter. Has that very poised, coiled.
Najee, 4 for 4. I'm telling you, casting directors, they Kamojiri, they don't necessarily know the phenomenon, but they're touching on it to be able to get this kind of consistency. That was it. Oh, let's try one more question, see if we can fit it in there. Mandy Grace Capristo, a music artist from the band Monrose. I think I'm getting some kind of V and Nye combo.
Yes.
The eyes and the skin.
The eyes and skin. Yeah. Clear-eyed, cunning combo.
I also think I'm getting Jez.
Yeah.
So I'm considering like Jai V, Vijay, Naiji, and Jinai.
Yeah.
Does that look tensioned, possibly?
Possibly, yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm leaning towards sub. I think I'm leaning towards Naiji or Jai V.
Yeah.
Yeah, those hands. The wrist. Here.
What's happening here?
I think it's a makeup malfunction.
Yeah.
That's like makeup meet sun or something.
Yeah. Things going on there.
That her?
Yeah, that's her.
Seems possibly tensioned.
Yeah, that's why she seems tense. She's doing like these yen-y poses, but it doesn't seem natural. It seems
very watchful too.
Yeah.
If she's a Jai V, she has a lot of Nai because I'm getting a lot of wall wall.
Yeah, and the tension here also.
Yeah. But there are some jive, that have a real kind of huntress thing
Yeah.
going on. But look at that wrist.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm trying to dial in on the mouth.
The mouth. Tell us
Jai
it's
Ji.
Jai Ji. She.
This guy here appears, because he looks like he might be jive.
Yeah. She always has this closed mouth thing.
Yeah. She's got a lot of V too, though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel a strong, but this could be an IG. I feel a strong V on the skin quality there. Like she seems a bit gem-like in the eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, that is gem-like quality.
In the past, like I said, Jive with lots of Nye can really give a huntress vibe. Her skin quality, I don't know. I get a strong V signal off the skin, as not just as well as the eyes.
Sarah's kid.
Showing his fingers there. Wonder how tensioned those are. 1 second, can I get that name here? Kate Vogel. Up here.
Where?
That picture, yeah. Yeah, we had some tougher cases today. I think let's maybe start back with her.
Start back with her
next time.
Yeah, because I've narrowed it down. Yeah, like you with the Jaibi or Naiji. But I do see what you're saying about the skin quality, and there's a lot of clearness in her eyes, and I don't know.
Like here, like I kind of get like a long Vijay on this one.
Yeah.
But let's start back with her. I think it's good.
A good place to pause.
Good place to pause. Excellent work, partner. Did good. All right, everyone. We will continue on next time, and I'm still working on the Rosetta Stone, and I hope to have it to pre-bedrock in a few months. So, crack-a-lacka. Crack-a-lacka. Okay, have a wonderful holidays, and we'll see you next time.